Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, my beautiful people. I see somebody right now. I see you in the kitchen, Cardi B. Look at me prophesying like Cardi B gonna be listening to me. I see you in the kitchen, sis, whipping up that, whipping up that, whipping up that good. I see you making some culture. This is funny. I see you making culture food tonight. I see you in the kitchen and you making up a dish from your culture. And you are wealth building. You are in the process of building wealth. And this message tonight is for anybody that's in your process. Right now, you in the kitchen, you cooking, but you also thinking. See, that's what we do as women. We gonna cook you something good, cause baby, we know this recipe by heart. We know this. We could do this with our eyes closed. So women, we are great multitaskers. So I see you in the kitchen, not just Cardi B. I see a lot of y'all in the kitchen today, tonight, this morning. And I see a lot of y'all women fixing your coffee. I see you getting ready to start your day, getting ready to take the kids to school. I see a single mother in the kitchen. I see you getting ready to pray. I see you praying as you start your day. And I want you to always do that, because as a woman and as a wife, we got to make sure that we pour into us first before we can pour into husband, kids, staff, and everybody else, business, and everything else that we are doing. So in order for you to be a great boss, a great entrepreneur, and a great leader, you're going to have to pour into yourself, because there's nothing like being surrounded by a weak leader or being led by a weak leader who think they know everything. No, child, please. You don't know it all. That's why you hired your team. You hired them because they are the best of the best at what they do. So this is what I want y'all to do today. I want you to make sure that you get one thing done related to your dream, your business, or your vision. I want you to make sure you send that email. Make the phone call, connect with somebody you need to connect with. Somebody out there, you're looking for a personal assistant. Go ahead and connect with somebody and say, hey, I heard that you know somebody that can get me a great personal assistant. I need somebody that's good. I need somebody that's on their shit. I understand. You want the best of the best. Make the call, send the email, make the connection today. In the process of wealth building, you got to stay in faith. In the process of wealth building, you got to be ready to deal with the ups and downs. And listen, you got to always keep on your crown. Some of y'all need to pick your crown up. Some of my kings out there, you don't let your crown slip off. I'm talking about it's on the ground right now. You ain't picked it up in 7 years. You ain't picked it up in 7 days. You haven't picked it up in 7 months. I need you to pick your crown back up, because what is your crown? Your crown is your strength, your power, your peace, your happiness, your joy, your authority, your boldness, your creativity. Everything that you need in order to produce in this season is in your crown. Now, some of y'all like, sis, what the hell are you talking about? I don't even own a crown. It's a spiritual crown, okay? Just, do an action right now. Bend down on the ground. Fake like you picking up a crown. Some of y'all need to act like it's really, really heavy. And it's hard for you to pick up, because that's what you carrying, baby. What you carrying right now, oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. I'm talking about you got heavy ideas. You got heavy creativity. I'm talking about you got big goals. And it's heavy for you right now in this season. But you were born for this. You were made for this. You got this. So your crown is heavy. When your crown is heavy, that means you're a real boss in this season, all right? Your load is heavy. You got a lot of things that you got to take care of. And a lot of people don't understand, when you a boss, your success, oh my goodness, it's a lot of people depending on your success. You got housekeepers, staff, personal assistants, trainers, chefs. You got a community of people rooting for you to get the contracts, to get the partnerships, to get the deals, because this is how it is when you build. We all got to eat. So when y'all see me out here doing my thing in these streets, when y'all see me moving and grooving, when y'all see me with my driver and my security, them people ain't free. So I'm going to always be chasing the next deal, looking for the next deal or the best deal, because I got to make sure my people eat. And when they eat, I got to make sure we all eat good. So y'all got to understand that with success, it's going to come some burdens. You're going to have some issues. You're going to have some problems. There are going to be some things, some roadblocks, some things you're going to hit. But as a boss and an entrepreneur, as a wealth builder, listen, you got to prepare for this. You going to a whole nother level. And for some of y'all past the level stage. You going to a whole nother realm when it comes to your money, your wealth, your assets, your possessions. You doing something that you have surpassed everybody in your industry. A lot of people think they know your net worth, but they have no clue. You just got to do what's best for you, your team, and your crew. And as a boss, you got to make sure you take time to get by yourself. Because that's when you truly build your wealth. You got to sit down by yourself. You got to get you a notebook. You got to lock yourself in your office. You got to have a soundproof room. You got to make sure people know, hey, listen, I'm going in for an hour. Don't bother me. If y'all can't handle the problem in 60 minutes, I don't need you around me. Real talk. I read a book of a vice president who used to get these consultant sessions, and he used to block off 90 minutes. And he used to sit down with his consultant, and he used to feed. His consultant used to feed. They used to feed off each other. He used to have his notebook, and his consultant said one day, he was like, man, how is it that nobody's calling you? Nobody's knocking on your door. I've sat down with so many other VIP clients, very important, okay? Very important clients. VIP clients, valuable clients, high-level clients, and their phone is ringing, cell phones ringing, people knocking at the door. He said, this is my thing. If you can't handle the problem in 90 minutes without me, I don't need you on my team. I said, damn, I got to eat that right there as a boss. All right. As a boss, this is what you got to understand. If these people can't solve the problem in 90 minutes or 2 hours without you, you don't need them on your team. You got a weak link, and you got to get rid of them ASAP. So you got to shut yourself in. You got to shut yourself out. And you got to say, okay, what do I need to do in this season? And listen, you ain't doing what your manager say is best for you, what your PR person is saying best for you. You are the ultimate boss. These people answer to you. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you don't feel like it's a good fit for you and what you're doing in this season, don't sign on it. I don't care how much money it is. No, I ain't ready for that right now. No, that ain't a good partnership for me. No, that ain't the best deal for me right now in this season. You got to be able to make those quick boss decisions. See, because as bosses, sometimes you got to think fast. Now, sometimes some of y'all bosses, you need to think slow, because if you make a fast move, that move will cost you. You got to think that thing, like take 10 minutes to get by yourself and think that thing through from beginning to end. That's what I do. Take 24 hours. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, we need your answer in an hour. Bullshit. You got 24 hours, bro. I get back to you. Because that's going to give you time to analyze the entire deal and to look at it 360. That means you done circled that thing 360 and you looked at everything that could go wrong. You looked at the possibilities. You looked at the opportunities. You did a SWOT analysis. You know the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats in this partnership or deal. This is how we wealth build. We got to be able to make those quick decisions. We got to be able to analyze. You got to be able to see the bullshit when it's coming. You got to be able to smell bullshit on the phone. You got to know this as a wealth builder. So listen, y'all, you are responsible for your wealth. Stop blaming it on everybody else. Get the information. You got it right now at your fingertips. Your smartphone can get you some information. You just need to keep you a notebook and a pen so that you can do you some research. And Cardi B, you need to fly out. You need to go to Bali for some real estate. You need to go international for real estate. And I'm talking about you need to stay international for real estate. You need to be buying these different international properties for real estate. Why am I speaking to Cardi B? Cardi B, hit your girl up. And listen, let me tell some of y'all this. Sometimes you need a coach. You need a coach to coach you into your next season. And what does a coach do for you? They prevent mistakes, and they save you time, and they save you money. You need somebody that thinks on a whole nother level. You need somebody with stupid, dumb head game. My head game's stupid. I'm talking about my head game crazy. It'll make your man weak in the knees. And I ain't talking about sex related. I'm talking about my brain so stupid, my head game so stupid, my mind so stupid. My mind stupid in a good way. Y'all feel me now? My head game stupid. My mind is, man, powerful. Because I think that thing 360. Then I double back and spin it around again. And now I done looked at that thing 360 times 2. You need somebody that thinks on a whole nother level. You need somebody that's creative. You need somebody to coach you in this season. Let's say, for instance, you're trying to start a fashion business. You need somebody that's done it before you. You need somebody that knows about the industry, somebody that you can pull information from, because that information, those keys and those strategies that you would get from the fashion coach or the mentor in the industry is going to save you a lot of money and a lot of time. And mistakes cost money. The last thing you need to be doing is making a lot of little mistakes costing you big money. All right. So for some of y'all, you need to pay for a coach. You need to find a good coach or a good mentor that you can sit up under in this season, maybe for 21 days, maybe for 30 days. Some of y'all need to book a one-on-one coaching session with your girl, Bernetta Madison, so we can take this wealth portfolio to a whole nother level. All right. So know what you want. Go for what you want. Get everybody out your ear. Remove all negative people, things, situations, and distractions in this season. Get by yourself. Let me tell y'all something. Great leaders, they are okay with being alone. You got to get by yourself so that you can build and structure your wealth empire. Don't nobody know what's best for you than you. And listen, let me tell y'all something about a financial advisor. They good, but I am my own financial advisor. I know what's the best move for me. I know what I want my money to do in the next 100 years. And if you don't know that, by all means, get you a financial advisor. But you better make sure that financial advisor is not just for his or her own best interest, and that they are truly for you in your best interest. If not, you're going to have to cut them loose. That's why I say you should get the information for yourself, and you should know business strategies and wealth building for yourself so that you know how to take advantage of an opportunity at the drop of a dime to increase and multiply your wealth. Some of y'all need to take some wealth building classes so you can know what to look for, so you can have like a blueprint for as you're making deals, or a checklist. You got a wealth building checklist. I might just create that. For some of y'all, I might create my wealth building checklist. And this checklist will let you know things that you need to do before you enter a deal, sign a deal, or walk into a partnership, or before you think about buying land, different things you need to look for when purchasing property. You know, you always got to be on your, what they say, P's and Q's. You got to always stay on your toes, and you got to always be 10 moves ahead of the competition, because the same land that you're looking at, there's another investor coming and that's going to try to scoop that land up too. But if you're the first in and you're the first to see the potential of the land, when nobody else is looking at the land, bam, you can have $1 billion plan or a multi-billion-dollar plan. And listen, for a lot of y'all need to start buying land in Mississippi and Arkansas. ASAP, wealth building. Mississippi and Arkansas. I just gave y'all something for the free. That's multi-million-dollar property. Property, prime real estate acquisition. I just gave you that. I just dropped you a prime real estate acquisition diamond. And you want to tip your girl, all of my information is down below. Thank you so much to each and every one of y'all that's been tipping your host. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I pray that a divine harvest you will receive, because what you tipped me was a seed to your wealth, and a seed to your empire, a seed to your bank account, because I know you want to multiply, and I pray that it multiplies 10-fold, 20-fold, or 100-fold according to what you can handle. Don't play with God. God will only give you the harvest according to what you can handle. All right, y'all. So prime real estate acquisition, seed, diamond